Yeah, this is going to be Dallas Mavericks. This year's preview for this upcoming season. The top storylines right now is Dirk Nowitzki's age. Can he still be that elite player? Last year was his probably one of his worst years since coming into the league. He did play well down the stretch. His team, there wasn't they never had that rhythm that they needed in the beginning of the season, losing Dirk. But can he still be elite? I mean, at 35 years old, it still questions what can Dirk do? Is he still an elite player? Is he still that guy that won that championship for him 3 years ago? They also brought in Monte Ellis from free agency. He's a high scoring guard. He'll give him a lot of points. I think he'll get a 1-2 punch with him and Dirk. Defenses will have to plan for him and Dirk Nowitzki, which will make them very formidable. Also, they're bringing in Jose Calderon, great guard. He can decision. I mean, he could just got great decision making, high IQ. He can also get the offense flowing, which is good because that's what they really need. They also brought back Devin Harris, another guard with high IQ. He's a good defender. He knows the culture a little bit there in Dallas because that's where he started. He'll be coming off. He mostly be coming off the bench, but it's good because they actually need some real bench scoring with Crowder and Vince Carter and those guys. I think it'll be good for them. Also, they bringing in Samuel Dallenberg, big guy center. He can block shots. He can rebound a little bit. He can run the floor. I think it'll be a good compliment for Dirk because last year he came in, it just didn't look right. But I think now that he has a defensive presence like Dallenberg, it'll probably be good. I mean, he's no Tyson Chandler, but he'll be able to complement Dirk a little bit. He doesn't really need the ball, so it actually give Dirk his space when he can operate, and Dallenberg could be down there to crash the rebounds. Will the Mavericks play more of an up-tempo pace? Coach Carlisle don't really want to have an up-tempo paces. That's never been his style. But for the players that he has, I think he has to complement their strengths, and I think a more up-tempo style is definitely going to fit them. But I think he's going to play more of a control pace to because you got players, still got Dirk, and Dirk is not going to play a more up-tempo style like he played when he had Finley and Nash back in the early 2000s. I give them, for their records, should be 43-39. That's a real respectable record. Going that you still got these guys that got to gel because they still don't have no horses, and you need horses to get high wins in the Western Conference. And I don't really see them having that. I see you having Dirk, who's just, he's an all-star player, but he's just not the guy he used to be, and also Ellis. But I think they could just get 43 wins, 43 wins and 39 losses. That's really respectable, and that's at the cusp of going to the NBA playoffs.